Hello everybody, thanks for tuning into the Overtaxed Taxpayer channel. I want to talk about this, silver, but more importantly I want to talk about all your investments. Every year the wife and I, we watch a holiday movie. It's called The Wonderful Life. In it there is a banker who basically runs the town. Drives people out of business. And there is a term he uses that is still used to this day by investment bankers. It's called suckers. Suckers behind the customer's bank. They don't refer to them as customers, our dear customers. They're referred to as suckers. First of all, about the movie, check it out if you haven't seen it. It's called A Wonderful Life. I think it's with James Stewart. Very, very good movie. Now, if you watch it, pay very close attention to the banker scenes. Notice the picture on his wall. It is of himself. Notice the silver skull as in head skull, on his desk, facing towards him. Take a look. Analyze this guy by the things he has on his desk, and you will see all the telltale signs of the Illuminati. Back to the video. Don't be a sucker. More importantly, do not be the fruit that falls off the tree. A lot of people lose faith in their investments. Many people lose faith in their investments when the price falls. When the price of silver falls, they lose faith, and many people sell off. And when there is another sell-off on top of the one that's currently happening, it causes a double, possibly a triple dip, creating an avalanche, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, that is. That creates more people selling off. In many videos, I tell you, the elite, the wealthy, the wise, the bankers, governments are stocking and hoarding precious metals such as gold. It's possible. They don't buy this at high prices. No, they cause dips in the market so they can scoop it up at a fraction of its value. Obviously, if you're of the elite and you've already hoarded a lot of this, obviously common sense would tell you that they would want the price as high as possible of this. But that ain't the case. They've hoarded tons and tons, hundreds of tons of silver and tons of gold. The governments and the elite. But they don't want. And all the sheep, all the suckers sell off. What do? They scoop it all up at $14 an ounce. Or if it goes even lower, if they want, if they don't think they got enough low-hanging fruit, they'll push it down to $13 an ounce until all the suckers sell off. Very easy to lose faith in the currency market as well. Cryptocurrencies are being sucked up by big investors at all-time lows. And they'll keep them, just like silver, at all-time lows until all the low-bearing fruit falls from the tree by the suckers. People, there's a reason why many of us are poor. Because we behave like poor people. We have the mentality of poor people. It is time, it is damn time that you start thinking like the wealthy think. When that price falls of whatever investment you're investing in, I can only speak really gold, silver, and cryptos because I don't know much about the stock market. So let's just leave it at that. We got to start thinking like the rich people, the wealthy, the elites, the governments, the bankers who consider us suckers. And what is a sucker? A sucker always falls for their plan, their tactics. A sucker always signs over into a contract when the contract really is against them in the long run. That's a sucker. A sucker allows himself, through the signature, through contracts, to be taken advantage of out of desperation of owning something, owning a home, for example. And they'll sign because their credit's a little bit bad at an 8-10% interest rate. That's a sucker. That's who they consider suckers. So back on course, we need to start thinking like the people who have put away some money in their lives, who are able to obtain some type of wealth. We need to start thinking like them. And when the price falls of an asset like gold and silver, don't sell off. You buy more. You double down and you buy more. Just like cryptos. Cryptos are at an all-time low since I've been in it. And I have lost faith in cryptos. And I had to take a deep look at who the wealthy are, what they do, and how I can mimic their success. And that is to buy low, sell high. And that's a term that has been going around for centuries. Buy low, sell high. But it's so because our emotions get attached. We get so emotional. We sell off at the wrong times. We buy at the wrong times. And our whole timing is off. So just know, when these markets are like this, this is for you. This is your opportunity. Well, overtaxed taxpayer. What if the price of silver stays at 14 for the rest of my life? Do you think the elite want it to stay at 14 once they acquire their full amount that they plan on acquiring? Once their coffers are full, do you really think they want it to stay down low? No. Once all the fruit is shaken from the trees, from the suckers, and there's no more to be shaken from, the price of silver, the price of gold, the price of cryptocurrencies will move up. The reason why it hasn't moved up yet is because there's still a lot of people that are being scared out of their investment, meaning they sell off. And that also keeps the price down. Big influx into a market, a big sell-off. Once the sell-off stops and the big boys notice, hey, there's no low-bearing fruit on the trees no more, we got it all, the prices will go up. Anyway, folks, you have a great day. I appreciate one thing. If you would just give me a thumbs up, leave a comment below. I realize not everything I say you're going to agree with, but I'm trying to do the best job I can. Remember to keep stacking your silver and enjoy it. Have a great day.